And welcome back. We're joined now by SNU head coach Adam Bohach. Adam, congratulations on the opening win. And Xavier just mentioned it was his first home game with fans in the stands. So how nice was it to be able to have a great home crowd again?
Yeah, terrific. And big shout out. I think that was the baseball team and the football team, and then SGA putting together the Silent Night deal. And for all the students that were here, I mean, they were the difference in the game, Luke. They cheered way better than we played, and I thought we had moments where we played pretty good, but they were just fantastic. And every time it kind of got to the tipping point and it looked like it was tipping the wrong way, boy, they lifted our spirits and were huge. So, again, can't say thank you enough. So appreciative of that. What a lift.
Those moments where you feel like your guys played really well, what was kind of the defining moments of those stretches?
Yeah, I mean, Adokie hadn't been able to practice in 2 weeks, and so it's just this is really the only live stuff we've got, and that's what it feels like and what it looks like. And so proud of him and his toughness to be able to play. And a couple other guys are really battling through some stuff. And so, we did some things well. I thought we took care of the ball really well. I thought we guarded their actions pretty good. At times I didn't think we guarded their people very good, and they have some good players and guys that are hard to guard. But there were some stretches where we tied both ends together, and I thought it looked pretty good.
You guys, with 11 steals tonight, you're averaging 9 steals per game through the first 3. It seems like your guys are just really, really active, and you had a ton more deflections on top of the 11 steals as well.
Yeah, I thought, Xavier and Jalen, both of those guys kind of have a knack for getting their hands on it, and did so for the most part tonight in a fashion without fouling. So they weren't reaching and they weren't out of position. And it takes 5 guys for that to happen, and so oftentimes it's the guy guarding the ball, putting some pressure on, the guy's passing hand, and somebody else is able to run through it, and that was certainly the case on some of those tonight.
Ian and Nick both with 8 points off the bench tonight for you, especially Nick with those 6 points in the first half. Really seemed to be the key for that big run that got you guys the lead.
Yeah, proud of Nick. He hasn't played as much as he'd like, and boy, he was ready, and I thought he really put his stamp on the game there in the first half, as you mentioned. Showed up around the rim defensively a few times, and there's a lot more that he can do to help us, and that's how it's going to have to be, Luke. Is whatever you do best, you have to bring it to the table, and we're going to need everybody every night.
You always mention that you want to see your guys improve every opportunity. How do you think you guys improved this evening?
Yeah, I mean, it's first home game, and so that was exciting. I thought we did some good stuff again for not being able to ever practice. The guys are doing a great job of staying with it and fighting through it without much rhythm that comes from practicing.
Unique situation for non-conference in that you'll see Drury again in a month. How did that come about, and how rare is that as far as your experience goes?
Yeah, we had talked about playing at their place, and we just couldn't get settled on a agreement on how much they were going to pay us to come over there, and both of us were kind of scrambling late. Coach Foster does a great job, got in there late, and so the schedule is all goofed up for him, and so it just worked out this year. They have a great program, terrific tradition, and a super nice place to play. And so we don't want to have to go on the road and play, but if you do, that's not a bad place to go.
Adam, thank you so much for your time, and congratulations again on the win. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Awesome. Thanks, Luke.
SNU in action on Tuesday evening against Oklahoma Christian. That'll be a 7:30 tip time here at the Sawyer Center, and so we'll see you there. For all of us here at SNU Athletics, I'm Luke McConnell saying good evening from the Sawyer Center.